Confidence is not what you need before you play well. That sentence will annoy you because you have been waiting to feel confident first. You think confidence is the key, but confidence is not the key. Confidence is the receipt. You get it after you act, not before. That is why you feel stuck. You train hard, you improve your touch, you watch videos, you tell yourself next match will be different. Then the ball comes. Your brain freezes. Your body gets tight. You take the safe pass. You hide behind a marker. You avoid the risky run. Then you leave the pitch angry. Not because you played badly, because you played smaller than yourself. And that feeling is worse. Because deep down, you know the truth. You are not missing confidence. You are waiting for permission. But that is not even the biggest mistake. You think the problem is your confidence. Every time you play badly, you blame confidence. You say, I just need more confidence. But listen carefully. That sentence is keeping you weak because it gives you an excuse to wait. You wait to call for the ball. You wait to take responsibility. You wait to shoot. You wait to lead. You wait until fear disappears. But fear does not disappear first. Fear leaves after you move. That is the part nobody told you. You have been treating confidence like a feeling. But on the pitch, confidence is a behavior. It is not how calm you feel. It is what you do while nervous. That is why some footballers look confident. Not because fear is gone, because action is stronger than fear. You see someone demanding the ball. You think, he must feel confident. No, he might be scared too. He just does not let fear make the decision. That is the difference. You are waiting for your mind to feel ready, but football does not wait for your mind. The pass comes now. The press comes now. The chance comes now. The coach judges now. If you wait until you feel ready, the moment is gone. And then you call it lack of confidence. But it was not lack of confidence. It was lack of action. This is painful because you know it is true. You have had moments where you wanted the ball, but you stayed quiet. You saw the run, but you did not make it. You had space to turn, but you played backward. Then you told yourself, I am not confident today. No, you obeyed fear today. There is a difference. Most footballers never separate those two things. And that is where everything changes. The real problem is not confidence. The real problem is your brain wants safety. Your brain is not designed to make you great. Your brain is designed to protect you. So when you feel pressure, your brain asks one question. What is the safest choice right now? Not the best choice, the safest choice. That is why you pass backward. That is why you avoid calling. That is why you hide behind defenders. That is why you stop taking risks. Your brain is trying to protect your image. It wants to stop embarrassment. It wants to avoid mistakes. It wants to keep your coach from shouting. It wants to stop teammates from judging you. So your brain chooses safety. Then you call that low confidence. But here is the hidden truth. You are not scared of playing football. You are scared of being exposed. You are scared the ball will reveal you. You are scared one bad touch will prove something. You are scared one mistake will confirm your doubt. That is why confidence disappears in matches. Training feels safe. Matches reveal you. Training lets you repeat. Matches punish hesitation. Training gives you time. Matches take time away. So the real question is not, how do I feel confident? The real question is, Can I act while exposed? That is a different level. And this is where most footballers lose. You think confidence comes from feeling good, but real confidence comes from surviving discomfort. You call for the ball while nervous. You make the forward pass while unsure. You press even after a mistake. You show again after losing it. That is how confidence gets built, not through thinking, through evidence. Your brain needs proof, not quotes, not hype, not perfect training. Proof. Every brave action becomes evidence. Every time you hide, you teach your brain weakness. Every time you act, you teach your brain trust. That is why confidence is not something you find. Confidence is something you train through behavior. And the behavior comes first. Imagine you are playing midfield. Your center back has the ball. You know you should check your shoulder. You know you should show between lines. But a defender is close. So you drift behind him. Now you are technically marked. But really, you chose hiding. Your teammate passes wide instead. The attack slows down. Your coach notices. Not because you failed, because you disappeared. And that is the detail that costs minutes. Now imagine an academy session. You are playing small-sided games. A coach is watching from the side. You make one bad touch early. Now your brain says, keep it simple. So you stop demanding the ball. You pass first time without scanning. You avoid turning. You avoid creating. At the end you think, I played safe. But your coach thinks something else. Your coach thinks, I cannot trust you under pressure. That hurts. But it explains everything. Coaches do not only judge your best moments. Coaches judge your response after fear. Now imagine Sunday League. The pitch is bad. Your team is shouting. Someone makes a rough tackle. You miss one pass. Now your head drops. You start blaming the pitch. You blame your boots. You blame your teammates. But the real battle is inside. You are trying to protect your ego. So you stop trying dangerous things. You finish the match average. Then you say, I lacked confidence. No, you lacked emotional control. And there is a way out, but it is not what you expect. Shift 1. Stop asking, do I feel confident? Ask, what would trust look like right now? What to do? Choose one brave action every 5 minutes. Call for the ball. Scan before receiving. Drive into space. Play forward when it is on. Why it works. Your brain stops waiting for a feeling. It gets a clear job. Common mistake. You try to become fearless. That is impossible. Expected result. You start acting before doubt controls you, and that changes your whole match. Shift 2. Treat fear as a signal, not a stop sign. What to do? When pressure rises, name the next action. Say it in your head. Show. Scan. Turn. Press. Go again. Why it works. Your brain needs direction under stress. Simple words cut through panic. Common mistake. You argue with fear. You try to think your way calm. Expected result. You move faster because your mind gets simple. This is where confidence starts feeling real. Shift 3. Build evidence, not emotion. What to do? After each match, write 3 brave actions. Not goals, not assists. Brave actions. When did you ask for the ball? When did you recover after a mistake? When did you play forward under pressure? Why it works. Confidence grows from proof. Your brain trusts repeated evidence. Common mistake. You only judge your performance by outcome. That makes confidence unstable. Expected result. You stop needing a perfect match to feel progress. That gives you power. Shift 4. Stop protecting your image. What to do? Accept that mistakes are part of becoming trusted. Not every mistake is a failure. Some mistakes show responsibility. Why it works? You stop playing to avoid shame. You start playing to solve problems. Common mistake. You think safe football means smart football. Sometimes, safe football is just fear dressed up. Expected result. You become more visible. And visible footballers get judged. But visible footballers also get trusted. That is the trade. Shift 5. Become the same after mistakes. What to do? After losing the ball, show again immediately. Do not hide for 5 minutes. Do not shrink. Do not wait for a perfect touch. Why it works? Your response teaches everyone who you are. Your coach sees emotional strength. Your teammates feel trust. Common mistake. You punish yourself by disappearing. You think shame proves you care. Expected result. You become harder to drop. Because trust is not built when things are easy. Trust is built after the mistake. Here is what most coaches never say. Sometimes, confidence makes you worse. Because once you chase confidence, you start chasing comfort. You only want touches that feel good. You only want passes that look clean. You only want moments where you feel safe. But football rewards usefulness, not comfort. You can feel nervous and still help your team. You can feel unsure and still make the right run. You can feel pressure and still show for the ball. That means confidence is overrated. Trust is better. Confidence says, I feel ready. Trust says, I will act anyway. That is a stronger footballer. Because confidence changes every match. Trust can become a standard. You can have trust on bad days. You can have trust after mistakes. You can have trust when your touch feels off. You can have trust when your coach is watching. That is why you should stop chasing confidence. Chase reliable action. Chase brave decisions. Chase fast recovery. Chase being useful under pressure. Because the best version of you is not fearless. The best version of you is committed while afraid. That is rare. And that is why coaches notice it. Not because you never make mistakes. Because fear does not own your next decision. Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to know if you agree with this. The biggest lesson is simple. Confidence comes after action, not before it. The biggest mistake is waiting to feel ready. The biggest mental shift is choosing behavior over emotion. You do not become confident by feeling safe. You become trusted by acting exposed.